Hi everyone, I'm Serena and I'm back with another video. A video. So welcome to my very first Get Ready With Me. So it is a very beautiful day outside. As you can see, it's very lovely. I'm gonna go see my booby Emerson. He's so cute. I haven't seen him in a bit. I think it's been like a bit over a week. So yeah, I really miss him, and I haven't gotten ready in a long time, and I like love doing makeup so much and like getting ready and expressing myself creatively. Bit accessories. What the fuck? Why does everything keep going wrong? I don't know, I just feel like very like wired, very tingly today. I really want to like do something and I really want to get ready. So yeah, are you girls ready? Okay, let's go. Okay. So the first thing I like to do obviously when I'm getting ready is brush my tooth. You may say I'm a dreamer. So now that I've moisturized my face, which for moisturizer I use the it's like a off-brand version of like the Cetaphil moisturizer. So this is my makeup bag. And we have the Sandy Taboo liner, which Emerson got me for Christmas by Brian Beauty. The Taboo liner is the, listen to me, the best eyeliner in the world. It is so perfect, and Sandy, they are just like the most fascinating, beautiful human being in the world. And they're very like notorious for their eyeliner, like their winged eyeliner, and it's just so lovely. The first thing I do not wear full coverage foundation. I just don't really feel like it's something that I need because I really like my skin and I don't suffer from any sort of like acne really, and I take good care of my skin, so I don't really want to like cover it up. Sometimes I like to put a little bit of foundation like around my eyes just because like I feel like when you have some sort of little base of something like around your, like underneath your eyeshadow, it ends up looking more pigmented. So with my finger, I'm just gonna put some of this on my lids like that. And like even this step, like I don't know, I really don't like using like, I don't like contour or anything. I just don't really like that certain look, like the like Instagram baddie, like beat, you know, that look is just not my shit. I think it's really pretty to, I don't know, I'm just really more into like, this is too much, the artistic. I just like dabbed it on my carpet. Don't tell my mom. I do makeup not so that I can like cover up anything. Not that people do that, but I really like it. It's not because I like feel like I need makeup or I feel like I need to enhance my beauty or like cover up like imperfections or blemishes or anything, you know? I just think it's really pretty and fun to look like an animated character. Because that's how I feel on the inside. So yes, this is done. We are going to use some powder to like set it or whatever. So, oh yeah, this was the foundation that I use. So now for this powder, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in shade Fair. It's number 5 and it's very light. Put that on our lid and, you know, do it. I don't always do this, but sometimes I will just put this powder all over my face, kind of like in place of foundation, like I'll just moisturize and then like use the powder itself to kind of give that like softened like baby doll look. Ew, I like cannot stand getting makeup on my lips. It makes me so uncomfortable. I don't know why. A little bit on the nose. When the sun touches my skin, it makes like these little freckles appear on my face, and I think it's really cute. So I don't really like to cover them. That is the like skin portion. Eventually I just want to not do literally any skin makeup. So I love to draw very much. I'll put a couple photos of like a few drawings that I've done, so you can kind of like understand like my art style. Like when I do my makeup, I feel like I'm doing like one of my drawings, but like on my, like I'm turning myself. It's almost like I'm drawing myself. It's really interesting actually how it feels when I'm doing my makeup. But so now that that is done, we're going to do the eyeshadow. I'm very specific about like color combinations and everything. So I kind of want to do like a pink and purple and yellow look. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna, is that what I'm gonna do? Or do I want to do something different today? Let me ask my intuition if that's what I should do. Yes, I should. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is go in with this pink. This is the shade Bubblegum, the Jawbreaker palette. And so first I'm gonna just pretty much cover my lid with that. But I'm not gonna cover the inner corner. So I kind of like to do this like T thing where I will do like kind of like a line right there and then just do like the center. Do you see what I mean? Like this part and then like that. I don't know why. It's nice because then you can kind of make like each color you use like dig and like dive into the other one. I'm just gonna kind of like dust that off on the carpet. Oh, should I do yellow or should I do green? I should do yellow. Definitely yellow. So now we're gonna go in with this purple, which is the color called Gumdrop. We're gonna like that little like shape that little like indent that we left out, we're gonna fill that. So it kind of like digs, yeah, you see what I mean? Like it digs into it kind of. And then we're gonna do this. We're gonna buff it out and we're gonna, of course, drag it underneath the eye. And I just love the color combo of pink and purple so much. It just reminds me of like my childhood. And I think it looks really pretty with like this green hair. It's very beautiful and lovely. Reminds me of like Barbie Rapunzel. Did you guys like the Barbie movies when you were a kid? I swear, like my whole life has been like about the Barbie movies, like as of recently, because especially my friend Athena, we've been talking about them a lot, like Swan Lake. What was your favorite Barbie movie when you were a kid? Please let me know. Mine has got to be, so like for original Barbie movies, definitely Swan Lake was just like the one that calls out to me the most, for sure. But I also really love The Magic of Pegasus. When I was a kid, I thought that movie was so visually stimulating. Like the colors in that movie, like, oh my god, there was this scene where there was like all the little Kellys and they were going around and they were decorating the clouds and they were bringing forth the colors of the sunset. They were like painting the clouds. It was so beautiful. And there were like periwinkles and pale purples and like really pale oranges and like the tiniest bit of yellow and like pale pinks, and that like all the clouds were just, they were like going around on these Pegasus babies, like painting them with these magic paintbrushes. It was so stunning. I remember when I was a kid, I was like, we're gonna take yellow which this yellow is really pigmented. I really like it. This yellow is called Wow. A substantial amount of yellow. Yellow. So now we're gonna put this, just like fill that inner little corner that we didn't fill yet. Yes, that's so fucking pretty. I just think yellow looks really pretty with like pink and purple. I like when people make yellow like a very feminine look, if that makes sense. Okay, that's very beautiful. But the yellow and the purple will kind of like, almost like they're about to like touch hands, you know what I mean? I love it. Okay, so now we're going to go back in and touch up the pink because she has been oh so overshadowed by her friends yellow and purple. Bring her back to life and kind of like allow her to overlap the other two again a little bit. Beautiful. I must say there is quite a bit of fallout in this pan. I don't give a fuck. I think that's a very like one-dimensional thing to like be complaining about, is that like some of the product like fell out in the pan. Like who fucking cares? We're just going to put a little bit of pink on the bottom. Like it. There we go, that's good. And now we're just gonna do a little titch of cinnamon. Do you remember that? It was that same mom from Vine who was like, what lipstick in my Valentino white bag? She was talking about like an apple pie. She was like, apple, oh, with a thin flaky crust and a titch of cinnamon. And I remember I thought that was so funny. I think it's so like kind of gross. This is like kind of like a pet peeve of mine. When people like talk about their food like in depth, they'll be like, oh, and like let's say they're ew, I cannot stand eating steak. But when people are like, oh, and the steak was cooked to perfection, and it was just oozing and dripping with butter, and the meat was so tender, and it was medium rare or whatever. And they're like, oh, and then you pour the juice on top and it just runs, and then you press it and it fills with a little pool of blood. And they're like, oh, and then when you put it in your mouth, it just melts like butter. Like, makes me sick. I don't really feel the need to like blend my eyeshadow like perfectly. Like, it's more of like an artistic sort of expression. So yeah. So last step for the eyeshadow, then we're gonna take this white, which is called Virgin, fill like the bottom. This will really kind of like lighten up I can do like a little bit in the inner corner so that it kind of gives like the very edge of the yellow. Like it makes the very end of it look like pastel, which is pretty, like if it's a bit softer of a yellow. So now we're gonna do our eyelashes. Something about putting on like false eyelashes really makes like a big difference, I feel like, in the way that your makeup turns out. So I started doing makeup like a year and a half ago. Was the first time that I ever like started doing like any makeup at all. And I have just slowly kind of like moved up and up with like what I include in my makeup like routine or whatever. I'm just doing this little like bottom coat of mascara so that my eyelashes can like blend in with them. I use the L'Oreal Telescope Mascara Black is Black Noir by Great Lash. I feel like this is everyone's like middle school mascara. So this is what my lashes look like before. So now we're gonna let these dry for just a second. And while my eyelashes, like my mascara themselves dry, what the fuck? Highlight, I don't really prioritize highlight as like something that is like a necessity. Like I said, I don't really care for that like insta baddie look. That's like not what I'm going for. So I don't have to have like a beat glow. You know what I mean? I just like to do my own little thing. I do like a nice nose highlight. I think it's very pretty. I don't contour my nose because I think my nose is really cute. So I don't really feel the need to make it look smaller. I think it looks very lovely in its natural existence. I really want to say something quickly about like makeup and like beauty standards, because I feel like just as beautiful without any makeup on as I do with makeup on. It's not something that I use to cover up anything or hide my insecurities, or like it's not, I don't think it's subconscious either. Like I don't, I just truly like, it makes me feel confident. It makes me feel really beautiful and like very like myself. I just want like you to know like you are just as beautiful without your makeup on than you are with your makeup on. Like it always hurts me to see like whenever you watch a music video, whenever you watch like a makeup tutorial, people are always like they start the video without their makeup on. They always tend to be like, oh my god, like don't mind my bare face, like I look like a fucking troll, or like they're like, oh my god, like I look so fucking hit right now, or like, and they use those like sound effects and it'll be like, what the fuck, like about just like their bare face. And like I don't know if that's like meant to be trendy or like relatable, but that shouldn't be like the relatable thing. Like I do not relate to that at all. I never like look at my face without makeup and think like, what the fuck, like I need to put makeup on, I look like a rat. Like you don't look like a rat. Like that is your natural face. Like that is how you naturally physically appear, like just by nature. And nature is so beautiful. Like we never look at a tree and think like, oh my god, like that tree looks so like bare, like it needs some sprucing up. Like trees just are beautiful on their own. Same with animals. Animals don't do anything. Like yeah, they like cut their hair. They cut their own hair. But all nature is so beautiful, and we are so beautiful because we're a part of nature. So like why is it any different that like an animal is completely adorable and beautiful and cute how it naturally is, but like with us it's not? Like people don't view it that way. And I think it's obviously all because of beauty standards, and it's all like the human like man-made society. Like if you like, just please like don't connect yourself to that. Like don't connect yourself with the idea that like you look like less done up if you don't have makeup on, or you don't look as beautiful, or you don't look as professional, or like you didn't put as much effort in. Like you don't have to make an effort to be beautiful. Like you are. And I don't want to sound like some like bitch who's like, you're beautiful, like love yourself. I mean like please do, but like those self-deprecating things that like are so common, like I feel like it's just so natural for like especially like girls on YouTube, or boys, or like any human being. Like it doesn't have to do with gender, but especially with girls, because definitely like femininity and women have a much more like compacted standard of beauty. But okay, so anyway, I just added the shade called Jawbreaker over my highlight because that's what gives it that like really pretty effect, I guess. Where we do our bottom lashes and our eyeliner and everything, that's where like the fun stuff comes in. We're gonna do the eyelashes. So I have the Spoiled Brats eyelashes. I will leave a link in the description. They are so beautiful. Really quickly, I will show you a pair of them that like are in the box. These are the Slut Lashes. Slut Lashes. They are so slutty. These are the princess lashes, which have a really pretty like choppy effect. What the fuck? My dog always like crawls in the closet and then just like comes back out. It's so cute, but like strange. I use this duo glue. I have literally been using these lashes for like a long time, like, but I always pick off the glue. Like I always pick it off right after I take them off. I kind of enjoy when eyelashes look like ratty. I think that's a really pretty look. It reminds me of like Skins or something.
Oh, wow.
Please, like if you can, just like cherish the way that you naturally appear, because I don't know, I just think every human being is so beautiful, and like it's really fascinating to see people without makeup because they just look so like alien. Because you know, like we are extraterrestrial beings, like we are literally extraterrestrial, like aliens on our like home planet Earth. Like we are like we think of like aliens as like these very strange looking people or creatures. We are that same thing. Like I bet you because you know, it's all about your perspective. If you were born on a different planet and all you knew that was normal of a way to look was the way that your species looks on your planet, wherever, maybe you live in like the Andromeda galaxy or something, or maybe you're like a Pleiadian, or maybe you're a gray, or maybe you're a reptilian. If we saw an extraterrestrial being for the first time ever, I mean, I'm sure it would be like extremely beautiful. I'm sure a lot of bitches would be like, oh my god, I can look so creepy. But like, I'm sure it would be stunning. We would never be like, oh, like that thing needs to put on makeup, or that thing needs eyelashes, or that thing needs to put on, like cover up its blemishes. Like we would not question it. Do you know what I mean? We would never question their like natural existence. And we would think that the way that they naturally look is so fascinating. And I feel like I view myself in that same way. It's kind of like looking at yourself from like another perspective of like someone else. Like when you look at your friends without makeup on, like you do not think they look ugly. Like you think that they look beautiful. I mean, I would hope so. You admire the way that they naturally look. And you probably, I mean, if you're like a good friend, you're probably like, oh my god, like you're so beautiful. Like you encourage them because they are beautiful. And of course they probably don't think so, but you should treat yourself the same way. And I like to look at myself as kind of like an extraterrestrial being, and like, wow, like this is what I currently look like in this vessel, in this life. You know what I mean? Like that's so cool. I think it's really fun being a human being. It's really weird, but it's fascinating, you know? It's like, it's unlike anything else you'll ever experience in the span of your soul's life experiences. So now that we have the lashes on, my favorite part, we are going to do the eyeliner with the Sandy Taboo liner. Oh yeah. I actually have to shit really bad, so I'll be right back. When I went to ride the wind, it slipped away so fast. So now I'm going to create the bottom lashes. I just do them like thicker at the top and longer at the bottom. Okay. The time of heart went into a fall. Now I need to know why I've got wings at all. I need to know why I've got wings at all. Ooh. That's the song from Wings Club, isn't it? Doesn't that sound pretty? It doesn't have to be perfect. Like for me, it's fine if it looks like messy or whatever. It's kind of the look I'm going for anyway. And I feel like that really kind of like balances out the eyelash. Oh my god, it looks so cute. I love it. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw some mascara running, kind of like lightning, like I don't know, it's just this sort of design that I like to do. So I'm just gonna do it completely like improvising. I like to like kind of like intertwine them. I don't know what is up with Little Miss Thing today, but she is kind of, I don't know, like almost like dried out, it seems like. Yeah, kind of like that. There we go. So that is my eyeliner that I like to do. And then if I'm feeling really funky, sometimes I like to go in and just do like something else. Like sometimes I like to put little like lines above my eyebrows and stuff. You know, just get creative with it. Do whatever your belly or your gut is telling you to do. So I think this is all I'm gonna do for today, makeup wise. Last but not least, of course, I shaved off my eyebrows recently, like a month ago. And they're finally almost back. So once they're completely back, I'm gonna bleach them, of course, as one would naturally do to their eyebrows. We're going to use the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Praline. It's my favorite lip gloss. It feels so nice. So yeah, this is how my makeup turned out. And now, this is like my favorite part. We're gonna do my extensions. I just dyed my extensions the other day. So now they are green and blonde and like this slimy green. So once I put them in, there's gonna be like blonde parts and like this other green, so it's gonna look so pretty. And I have not done it yet. It's my first time putting them in, so I'm so excited. Let's go do it. Ooh, it looks so cute. This is how my extensions turned out. They look really pretty and green and blonde. I really like how it kind of tapers down to like a point. I think that's really pretty. From the back. And this is how it looks. It's so pretty. I love it so much. Hi sweeties. So I'm pretty much in my outfit. I have a few more things I want to add to it, but I'm wearing this little Hello Kitty top. Hold on. And then I have this little like white, you can't really see it. So what I want to do now, because I want to wear this certain hat, is some braids in the front of my hair. Oh my god, that's so cute. I'm walking my dog like every day because it's just so lovely outside, and I feel like I feel more at home when I'm like outside in nature rather than like in my own home, like my material box or whatever. I just tend to feel more comfortable and like safe when I'm like outside, which I think is really nice actually. I don't understand how some people like don't enjoy nature. Like I don't understand, because I feel like it is in our human nature to like connect with it because like we are a part of it. So I don't know, I just like, I don't know. Sometimes like when people are like, ew, like I don't want to like go outside, or like there's bugs outside, or they're like it's hot outside, which like I get that it's hot, but Emerson just called me and he's like wearing this this shirt that he has that I really like, and he looks so cute, and I just cannot wait to see him and just like woo, woo, like all over his face. He's so special and so dreamy and so beautiful. Yes, so here are my little braids. Oh, I've been so fascinated and like intrigued with like Renaissance and like medieval like era fashion. Oh, the dresses are so dreamy, and like the long braids, and they like weave the ribbons like, well actually it's not even a braid, they like make twists with their hair, and they like kind of like intertwine them and like weave ribbon through it. It's so beautiful, and I don't know how I could possibly come across a like medieval dress, because you know that was so fucking long ago, but I think it would be so lovely to have at least like a Renaissance like oh my god, that hurts so bad, inspired dress. I think it would be really cute. I am also wearing like these little like pink leg warmers. I feel so like naturey with all of this green going on. Like I feel like a big swampy tree. Okay, so this is my pink cowboy, I have like princess hat. Yes, I'm a little cowgirl today. I can watch a fucking lasso you with, and like catch a fucking cow. No, I'm kidding. I would never catch a cow. This is my finished look, and I think it's really beautiful. Blue prism power. The moon, I'll punish you, bitch. I just want to say, like, literally however you feel you want to express yourself, like, it doesn't matter how crazy it is or how weird it is or whatever. Like, if that is who you genuinely are, and like if that's how you feel, if that's the way you want to express yourself physically in order to match the way you feel, like no matter how feminine it is or masculine it is or whatever, you know, like just do it, sweetie. Like just be that bitch. And just don't, like, I know it's hard, but like truly, like, just don't worry about it. I mean, I feel so beautiful, like nobody can take that away from me, you know? So I just want to remind all of you of that. I adore you all so much. Yeah, like if you ever want to talk to me, or if you need someone to talk to, like, please don't hesitate or feel like you're being annoying or literally anything, because I'm here for you, okay? I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Much love, healing energy.